Daily Download.
A new drug targets nicotine cravings. Don't even think about misleading the drinkers of champagne. And dogs, well, they're taking over the world. Well, maybe that's a good thing. Anyway, we start off with some good news in Australia, where researchers have made what they say is a new breakthrough in the treatment for a form of bone cancer, osteosarcoma. Orthopedic surgeon Peter Chung saying they discovered a molecule in the human growth plate that keeps the cancer from spreading.
We demonstrated that it not only decreased the size of the osteosarcoma, but certainly the ability of the osteosarcoma to penetrate through bone and the growth plate.
Osteosarcoma usually strikes teenagers and young adults as their bones are forming. The new treatment has already helped Mark Napper, who had a cancerous lump on his knee. After surgery and 6 months of chemotherapy, Mark's back on his feet. Well, there's some help now for people in Australia trying to kick the smoking habit. A new drug that targets nicotine cravings has been added to the government's list of subsidized medicines. Champix works by binding to nicotine receptors in the brain and reduces withdrawal symptoms. Users say it usually works for those motivated to quit.
There's no way that anything will work unless you yourself are determined to stop.
Australian health officials welcome the government's subsidy of Champix, making it much more accessible, but they say people with mental health problems should not use the drug. Hey, you can get all the latest news and information on our website. Just hit www.voanews.com. Don't even think about calling it champagne if it's not from Champagne, France. The Belgian claw, actually Belgian authorities destroying 3,000 bottles of bubbly being sent from California to Nigeria because the bottles were falsely labeled as champagne. Well, how dare they?
It's not a matter of quality, it's a matter of consumer information. The consumer has a right to know where his wine comes from.
Vintners can call sparkling wine champagne in the U.S., but with an EU agreement, they cannot export it under the label. Well, you know, pretty soon dogs are going to be drinking champagne. Welcome to Tokyo for Japan's first New Year dog party. The dogs strutting their stuff, shown off as doggies do. Look at that. Now they're all going to be smoking, for crying out loud. And we just finished telling you about cancer breakthroughs. Dog strollers? Hey, don't laugh. Japan's pet industry worth $10 billion and could double in just a few years.
This is very recent because, from what I understand, the market has just taken off in the last couple of years.
Well, people are spending more on dogs for clothing, toys, and even massages, and even acupuncture. Well, look at that dog. Well, look at this dog. This is Doofus. He's my chef. Well, for Doofus, I'm VOA's Philip Alexio for the Daily Download. What's for dinner?